Easy enough. Do you remember what the Great Father wanted more when he struck at war with dwarfs?
Mm-hmm.
The sweet ambrosia they coveted and kept
Yeah.
away from our people?
I'm not stupid! Yeah! Hold on a second.
Does he actually know is the question. I'm not stupid. Going over his head.
He might have forgotten. He might have forgotten. He did.
Might have said that. To be fair, he's going mad with hunger, so like he gets past.
He did as might have forgotten.
Oh my god.
After reaching back, after looking back, he would look back and hold out a hand. After mentioning the ambrosia, we have some of that.
You guys are gonna give him the ambrosia?
Oh my god.
What do you hand him then?
I hold it out if it's given to me.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Is it given?
Does Raze have it, or was it put in the bag?
I do.
Raze has it.
Raze has it.
Because it's for grandfather.
I think he would look at Ruhan, look at grandfather, look to the giant, look back at Ruhan, grandfather, giant Ruhan, and then sort of like very reluctantly hand over the ambrosia.
Poor grandfather.
If not for bullshit still being alive, how would I have this?
Hmm. You stole it! You killed a fairy and took it! Don't need co-chef to do that, I can do that! Definitely can do it!
Did you know, Stacey?
You say so. He like gestures at like the height of what the Oni overseer was, which is still taller than all of you, by the way. He's just like, baby, say so.
Little baby says.
What about him?
What? They didn't know me, I suppose. But he wasn't to know he wasn't. He holds out the hammer and says, I think it's Ignite. That's the Ignis, I believe, is the activation.
Yes.
But yet this gift from his brother, he wouldn't even wield. So ashamed of what he had become, and only Bama's service. Do you know what happened to him when he died?
You cry. He does like a tearing gesture.
You're like rubbing his
He
hands.
withered away. Smaller than what you've lost now. Probably already happening to you, Grobal.
Make me a persuasion check.
Take a bar.
Hey.
Stuck in the bar dead. Let's go.
The homie.
Homie dead.
This is why you're a bard after all.
Oh, good.
Hey, you're
Oh,
bolstering.
go.
You're bolstering bond too, because you and Witch Doctor.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
17.
so we out here.
D10.
We out here.
He's real big.
We're getting there.
Look at those
We
numbers.
out here.
Hey.
We out here.
I literally doubled it. Plus one.
You can have my
Literally,
guidance. I'm within range, right?
Carried more by my allies than I am my own ability. Let's go.
You are within range of him.
Quite fitting, actually.
30. Let's fucking go. Yeah, fitting for the sword he's built.
Holy hell! I was gonna throw preternatural amplification on there from Varric, which is a plus 10
on a
outright.
fucking 40.
I mean, we're going into possible rules there.
Actually, are you within range of Varric to get it? I think it's 30
Oh my
feet.
god.
Oh, definitely not. It's like they're 60 feet away or
It's
something.
either 30 or 60. Let me double check it.
If it's 60,
Oh,
he's
please
within
let it be
range.
60. Please
It's
let it
like
be 60.
55.
It's 30. I'm afraid.
Rip.
Dang it.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
dreams
yeah.
can be dreams.
Oh well. We tried.
But 30's nothing to scoff at.
Oh, it definitely isn't.
No shit.
But it could have been.
Oh yeah, you're right. I need to determine his DC. You're right.
DC is
Could be
30.
All right.
like-
So anyways,
You rolled a 1. Holy
Oh.
crap!
So it's moving on.
Whatever.
You can see his neck muscles, the newly developed ones, straining as he actually tries to think really hard.
Did our ration from Kyra go away?
You guys never
I
checked?
checked.
I checked.
Oh,
I think
did
we
you?
just got sidetracked.
Oh, it is fine. It is a divine ration, so it does not affect us.
Pull it out.
So you,
But it doesn't have to be that way.
shut up, Crowbar. Shut up. It's so
You never
small compared to you now.
It's like
It's
a
so
fingertip.
small compared to him too. It's so small. Cause like a single ration is like a bento box, right? Like that size. So you're triple the size category. It's still the same bento box. It smells
Like
really
holding
good.
it, yeah.
It actually cuts through. The delicious smell of it does cut through the disgusting smells around you guys.
Just imagine him like holding up the end of his finger, just like
Yeah, it's essentially it.
Bento. Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, well how about this?
It's the only good food you've had in months, weeks, years. I don't know.
He's been eating good. It's just you guys fucked him up recently. Oh, he begins drooling. Shut up, Crowbar!
There's Laura, I promise. But not in her service. Not in her servitude. We're a slave to her.
He gets like a furrowed brow. You see him breathe like heavily, like his beard begins like getting like puffed away by the sheer volume of air being circulated as he's thinking really hard.
Do you know why our gods let the humans and more than bring us low?
Well,
I'll figure it out in a minute, okay?
power. He looks at you. He squints. You're no giant, Ken. You're big. But so is Crowbar. He gestures at Crowbar, whose size category gargantuan. But Crowbar no giant. What are you?
The skills graph.
What do you know then?
I
Well,
I was educated to know. By the Uwa too.
Insight check. Hiya. Alright, moving on. He spits. Lands in front of. Yeah, we'll say I land in front of Rose. Just look it there. So not at you, but at the direction of the small people.
Joyful.
The biggest goddamn loot you'll ever see.
Just make my head hurt.
You must know that. After all we've lost, after all you've lost in specific, you must know that.
He's like rubbing his head. Shut up! Hmm?
Well,
He nods sagely with Grobor's winking and snorting. Grobor, right. He slams down his cleaver, setting its heavy edge into the dirt several feet. We still know this like old ways.
Throw down my hammer in a similar manner.
Hell giant way.
Okay.
You challenge, I determine the game then.
Mm-hmm. Pick game. Fair game, though. No counting games allowed.
Can't do math. Don't do that one.
I mean, I feel that.
You guys can just imagine. You hear this is probably what gets Varric detected by Grobor is him face palming against his faceplate. Just
Clang.
it's not clang. It's just of like metal clicking.
A moment to confer.
Me too.
Do you have a favorite?
Like throwing. He looks at Lavros. Hordes mean they go farther.
Hides behind Ruhan.
Then give us a moment to discuss while you do the same.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Grobor. You have to immediately hear him ask, "What does confer mean?"
So first off,
Yeah, I will say this is something. It's not just a matter that the Hill Giant Horseman isn't the brightest mind around. Common isn't his first language. But he has been speaking Common the whole time. Yeah. He has been speaking Common the whole time.
He's capable, but he's not, like, super...
He's trying to insult you in a language that he knows you understand.
You want fair, respectful, he's putting the effort in.
Yeah, so it's a double whammy of why he doesn't know stuff.
Okay, this is going better than expected.
What's the random message?
I kind of don't want him to throw me, though. Or you, rather, Rose.
To be fair, I can fly temporarily, so it's not a huge issue. Well, going through trees is probably an issue.
I will say Ruhan, you get pinged with the message spell by Abigail.
Mm-hmm.
This is a definitively make or break moment. I'm well aware that Hill Giants endure games, but make sure his loss is not sore.
I know.
Sportsmanship.
I'm just gonna look down at everyone while towering now and like crouch over, Sloth style.
Slob squats on you guys.
Oh my god.
You know, I'm gonna put the hands together too.
He definitely took that bento box, by the way. He 100% took that bento box.
Fair.
Which is an excuse for me to eat bacon.
No chance in this world that I beat him in a fluent competition.
Yeah, how long is the giant gonna last? Gestures at his form.
A couple of things we could do. Scrub, touch kill, rugby alive, braggarts. Looks down at all of you. I don't think you would like rugby alive.
No, I don't think we'd survive that well.
Given the size difference.
If he's fine with a small education, I could try to outshoot him with throwing. But...
This be your call, Ruhan, but the battle, if you don't mind.
You could just fight him. Might makes right.
Yeah.
True, that's sort of what scrumming or stag.
Yeah. It is a might makes right. It's not fighting, but it is might makes right.
Also, a
You
thought I had is that
Gives the cake to Grobor.
board digging cake.
Grobor gets an inspiration.
Oh god, no! We gave him more power.
You did?
I thought I had is that I could maybe disenchant that belt he has. I think that might have something to do with this condition. But I don't know how long that would last or how difficult that would be. That's a thought.
Interesting.
I also honestly can't tell you if it would work if it's going against an Archfey. But it's an idea I had.
I don't see why we
Miguel
don't just
says
cut
we
him
should
and
make
be done with this.
the same reason I would not kill a dragon if it was misled by Draken Baba.
Hmm.
Yeah, Ruhan doesn't want.
Something you understand.
You're called then Rohan.
He's going to say that we don't want to embarrass him. We need to convince him.
So, what if you did like a combination of challenges then? To show like
Like a best of 3 sort of thing.
possibly. But what I'm aiming at is less of just you domineering over him and more showing him that our group working together can surpass what he can do by himself, maybe. Show him that like breaking off from
Yeah.
Onibaba could be a genuine path instead of just saying I'm better.
Could be.
And I would suggest bragging.
I mean,
What, sorry?
pretty bad. Braggart.
Okay.
So this is something O has explained to us, but Braggart is a hill giant game of who can come up with the most outlandish tall tale.
Oh,
The
okay.
catch is, I think it requires moderation, right? So you guys would have to find someone that you both trust to moderate.
Oh, okay, yeah,
We go find
So
Catalina.
yeah.
No,
You
she
could.
won't. The small problem there is that he probably thinks she's a bit biased. Although he
Well,
doesn't know her
does
connection
she?
to us.
Now you're thinking like a fairy.
Hmm.
Well, I play blackjack with a fair deck.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna do something real quick. I'm not just gonna say a quick little prayer.
You do mounted
Yeah.
chicken. Boar versus wolf.
Hang on one second.
Yeah, take time.
Children.
I mean, I've never had any poor playing it from a Chuck E. Cheese before, so that's definitely a first.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
from a
I
hot
must admit.
tub. Or while buying hamsters. What's the other things O's done in the past?
Bruce
Had a
making a
better
bed
internet
once.
connection than me in a forest.
Mhm.
I remember that one.
Yeah, you were so mad about that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's a small chance I would be sitting in a boat right now, but my dad had swapped today to Sunday. So
Yeah.
It all worked out.
yeah, fishing trip, my man.
Hey. I'm getting really tired all of a sudden.
Get more tea. Inject
Oh, I
caffeine
think I
directly
do.
into your veins.
I do. God, I only have 11, Jesus.
Yeah, well, this is actually like surprisingly early in the session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's as if I to sort of got that timing down for once.
Oh,
Crazy.
it's as if you don't know if we're gonna do a competition that could take a shorter period of time, or a battle that could take longer, or reverse those two. Who knows? So Ruhan goes into a coma.
Well, like this isn't like in time,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in game time. But that being said, just because O's not here doesn't mean you guys shouldn't discuss.
Yeah.
Like options are options, no matter who's pitching them, right? So.
Yeah. I mean, I quite like the oh my god, my brain, what Garth said. The
group competition.
Gauntlet?
the 2 out of 3, that's it. Jesus.
It's called a gauntlet.
Gauntlet,
Marathon,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
our term. Or triathlon.
Very loud inside, and there was people really talking there now, without looking like a very weirdo, and that's not good around kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really good point, actually.
I have a story about Chuck E. Cheese later. Just remind me about that when we're not recording.
Okay, so I'm just gonna sit in my car for a few minutes because they're there for like over another hour.
Aha. Wait, is no one watching your kids right now?
Yeah, there's like 20 people inside at the party.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, it's a party, okay.
Okay, so.
So the odds. I'm thinking Braggart would be like the most fun.
Margaret probably would be the most fun. We could.
Here's the fun thing though, right? It's a thing about how outlandish concepts and ideas, right? He's lived in the Feywilds for a while.
So
imagine the outlandish stuff that is something he can think. He's not smart, but he's seen stuff.
Yeah. Can twist it. If we want to do like who can like throw a rock or like shoot an arrow the furthest, Rose could definitely attempt that, but I don't know how valuable that would be. Because little person shooting an arrow versus big guy throwing a rock, he's probably just gonna like shrug it off even if I win. Or possibly.
So the key thing here isn't necessarily pick, game, win. So
It's sending a message.
Yeah. How do you persuade him? What would be persuasive? What would change his mind?
Yeah. Which was the Gauntlet thing that I was suggesting, because it's like...
Yeah.
I felt it like show it off pretty well. Ooh, that's a...
That's a note from Abigail. What about Varric? Laughing Varric.
Plus 13? Good God, man. Fun fact, he rolled a 9.
The harder it is to communicate, the harder it is to persuade, to change somebody's mind. Especially if it's much harder to convince a dumb person.
Yeah, you guys really I had to say, like, you guys really danced on that line. Like, as soon as I started throwing big concepts around, I was like, he might just attack you because he doesn't get it.
He just gets frustrated.
But you guys rolled well, so I was like, no. You guys definitely earned your chance to persuade him.
Well, I got one thing I'm gonna try to do, and I'm gonna. Could you give me guidance real quick?
Yeah, here you go.
I will say Varric can detect arcanely, or he can not identify, but figure out the green belt he has isn't like a cursed thing that's like embedded in him or anything like that. It's not like in him. It is just a belt. Whether or not it's spiritually attached to him is a different story, but physically it is not like dug into it. So not the MMO of like a hag normally would be.
If you're trying something, would you like some inspiration as well, Mai?
He also saying it's growing stuff.
You may have some then.
He does say it's growing stuff, like periodically.
Mm-hmm.
The belt.
Oh, is it a belt of
kind?
Belt of what?
No.
It's not about Dwarven kind.
Because I'm thinking the beard.
No, I think I kind of get it.
Oh my god.
I think it might be something that's siphoning off his nutrients.
Yeah.
Oh. Cool.
Oh,
it's like, hey, here's some delicious berries you can have if you kill these idiots.
Well, that's what's stopping that could be what's making the food go all funky.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, that gives me a good idea then. Okay. Alright, well, first off, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna send up a prayer to Cool Shit.
Oh boy.
My man, Crucian.
Yeah,
The giant gods don't listen that much these days.
they do
So,
not.
it's definitely not the. I guess they don't really have a classification, those three, but the progenitor of the failure gods. Roll me religion at disadvantage. I don't think there's any other way to take it.
If there's any time that it's possible, this is the time.
The last time there was a competition like this.
Did give you...
Never.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never.
So I'm not gonna let the rule determine what I'm gonna say. So I'll just say it first. If there was ever a chance I was right, and that you don't want your children living this way, this cursed existence, especially under heel of a hag, help me make this the first step for winning them back. And I'm gonna use my inspiration to make it even.
Alright, so just a straight roll?
Oh!
Okay.
No luck. I'm gonna use one luck.
Okay.
I might regret it. I do not
Okay.
regret it.
You also have
Then
Wolf's
there
Bond?
Guidance
You also-
and
you also have
guidance,
And,
yeah.
and a bard dice roll I gave you earlier.
Boom, boom, boom. Do you think...
It's really interesting how this narrative spins itself, I gotta say.
Would you want my inspiration to try roll a bit higher than 13, or are you okay with that?
If I roll again, do I lose this one?
No, we take the best.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Ah!
No.
Well, it's a
What?
good thing we take the
Mine's
best.
the worst! Anyways.
Hey, that's actually up by 4 down. That's 8, 12, 16.
So, that becomes then a 29. How would this portray? Oh, duh. Duh, me, you fucking retard. One of your runes begins glowing. Like, really bright.
Is it the hog room?
It would be. Does our man's know? He doesn't have advantage on this one, just straight. Yes. Rock chucking this up. Huh? He squints at your glowing rune. He frowns. We're ready. Are you?
I am. And we have come up with the idea that it should be a gauntlet.
So did we.
And we found an arbitrator.
Huh? He looks like
Cool Shit will oversee who is right here.
Oh, damn.
Who? If Baba doesn't recognize their authority, I don't either.
You will.
Let's see her then. This guy, I just realized Grovik just talks like an angry kid. What I guess is pretty true for Hillshire as I think about it. The more I think about it.
We'll see. We will. We will. We will.
Well.
I'm telling Baba.
So what are the stakes then? Well, you go get your person.
Looks down. Ooh, do I do it? His built
Yes.
versus mine?
Absolutely.
Your belt versus mine.
He opens his eyes open like wider at that. He looks down at his green belt. You want my bean belt?
No. I want you to see that we are right.
My bean belt?
What's wrong? Afraid you're going to lose?
No.
Baba is going to fail you?
No.
Then let's
do
get
it.
ready for the game.
No, just do it. He takes off his bean belt. Drops in the center. Just. You can see it. As soon as it hits the ground, it tries to begin, like, rooting into the ground. And he kicks it once and it stops.
That's interesting.
Okay, what are we doing first? I think we should save Bracker for last.
Oh, absolutely.
That definitely would be the tiebreaker one.
And I know he's gonna pick rock throwing.
Yeah.
Should we just start with rock throwing then?
So
No, because I'm assuming it's alternating. We pick, he picks. We
yeah,
pick.
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay. So then, yeah, he'll probably pick rock throwing second. So which one do we want then? What are
Oh my god, I get so close to this.
Oh!
Uh,
You pull a weasel and see who can... No, Witch Stalker's too small. Shit, never mind. I was gonna say see who can stay on the mount longest, but I think Witch Stalker would just get crushed.
Oh, I think at this point, yeah. But
how much does Robor looks like he weighs?
Oh,
Sumo wrestle this motherfucker.
somewhere in the tons.